Hello everyone, this is Crota coming at you, giving you game 1 in a series. This is going to be Orc versus Night Elf, game 1 taking place here on Echo Isle. We see FoCus spawning as the yellow Orc on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, over here on the top right, we have Laluette spawning as the pink Night Elf. Night Elf versus Orc. I am expecting a Demon Hunter versus Blade Master matchup as things get underway. And first things first, thank you for all the happy birthday well wishes. Today is actually my birthday, not last Friday. So I went back and read all of the comments wishing me happy birthday. So, well, there you go. Let's go ahead and slow things down back to the 2-minute mark as we see Ogre Warrior taking a lot of damage here. He will end up getting taken down by the Archer Arrow in the back. Well, he used to be an adventurer. Anyways, back over here, Blade Master gonna go ahead and take down the Ogre Warrior here, pick up a nifty item, and things are pretty much gonna open up like your standard Night Elf versus Orc matchup. What am I expecting? I am expecting Demon Hunter with Archers transitioning into Beastmaster, Druids of the Talon, and eventually a Goblin Tinker with Tree of Eternity. Meanwhile, over here, back off to the north, Blade Master going to clear up the Troll Trapper here. Demon Hunter getting some extra damage onto a Grunt. Not really going to be doing much of anything there, as that Grunt taking arrows in the back. He's just trying to get away. How Archers are able to hit moving targets as well as that, I don't know. Must be a very brave Archer. Anyways, back over here, Stronghold now gonna get upgraded as well. We do see the Voodoo Lounge is already in play. There's the Healing Salves, Gloves of Haste, a very useful item here, as the Grunt is off to the races, hoping to be able to get away. Meanwhile, Blade Master now off to the north, off over here, and the Blade Master is gonna look to clear out this Ogre Magi and pick up one of the best items in the game. However, things are going to go perhaps a little bit wrong for him. The Demon Hunter is very nearby. Has to be careful, though. He may actually pull some aggro away on accident, and you can see, oh, Demon Hunter is there as well. There's the Mana Burn. Who is going to get the item? That is the big question. Demon Hunter now stuck. Oh my goodness, Laluette is in trouble. Demon Hunter, Blade Master gets the item. Demon Hunter, Blade Master also gets the Potion of Greater Mana. Nicely done. Demon Hunter, pretty much a day late and $1 short right there. Little bit of lag, little bit of misclick. This game is a game of millimeters, and he may have just been a millimeter off. Demon Hunter now looking to perhaps get some extra boots of speed here. Not going to be nearly as good. He is going to take up that Staff of Teleportation, attempt to get away, will teleport back home, but not before taking a critical strike, 80 damage, nearly taking out that Demon Hunter already. Ring of Protection +2 definitely saved him a bit of hit points there. Meanwhile, Grunt's getting healed back up. Blade Master heading back home, as we are going to be looking at a number of production buildings and most likely a Tauren Chieftain once we get to Stronghold. Tauren Chieftain does much better hero against Druids of the Talon, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did go Shadow Hunter. He does have a bit of a lead currently in going into the mid game right now, and he may just want to try and hope to shut down his opponent before he gets into that late game. That Shadow Hunter with the healing wave, with those hexes, are able to get a lot of damage early on, especially if the Druids of the Talon don't come to fruition. There you go, Blade Master getting some extra damage there. Demon Hunter battling it out. Grunt's getting slowed, and we'll see what's going to happen here. As you can see, that Grunt is taking a fair bit of damage. What is that Grunt doing? Oh, he purposely attacked the other Grunt there to lose aggro, so he can now go after the Renegade Wizard. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter, Blade Master doing all sorts of fighting there. Oh, wow, that tree right in the perfect spot. You are right as close as possibly can be, but you have no way of getting that wisp down. All right, Demon Hunter still taking a little bit of damage there. Blade Master nearly level 3. That is going to be very scary, as the Blade Master may end up healing back the remaining units. Let's take a look at the hero. It is going to be a Tauren Chieftain. FoCus opting to go for Tauren Chieftain. Most likely will end up getting Endurance Aura first, and it is going to be a little bit difficult to try to get to level 2 on that unit. All right, a beautiful, well, Shadow Melted Archer right there. Beastmaster now running all the way back. Level 3 Blade Master against a level 1 Demon Hunter and a level 1 Beastmaster. That Blade Master is going to be slicing and dicing through that Blade Master against that Beastmaster. A whole bunch of BM right there, as the Demon Hunter gets off a Mana Burn, but really going to be forced to retreat back here. All right, are they really gonna fight? Yeah, the Blade Master. You never want to fight in a Night Elf house, especially at nighttime, especially with Moonwells. Those Moonwells really going to cause a problem there, as the Ancient of War now slowly making its way back over here. Blade Master still taking a look around, trying to figure out where he can go. The Demon Hunter may get off another mana burn here in just a moment. No mana burn. Archer is going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Where's that mana burn? Oh, where is it? Oh, Archer going to end up getting taken down. Wow, talk about a little bit of a misstep there, as the Blade Master now runs away once more. Blade Master relatively good on hit points, as the Tauren Chieftain is now creeping out the Goblin Merchant Shop. Goblin Merchant Shop, easy creeping right off over here. Gonna get to level 2. That is a 544 creep camp, not a 533. Giving level 2 to that Tauren Chieftain. That means Shockwave most likely will be coming in, as the Blade Master trying to get some extra damage. No real mana though, so he is going to be forced to retreat. Not going to be able to healing salve until a little bit later, and we'll see what's happening next. They may be complaining about lag, not 100% sure. They are now going to be pulling back here in just a moment, as the Tauren Chieftain, now sitting at level 2, needs a bit of healing himself. Not quite sure why he hasn't applied some of that salve on him. He has a lot of hit points to recover, and, well, the time to do it. All right, Tauren Chieftain now making its way over. Staff of Preservation, saving a unit. However, Ensnare now coming down. Staff of Teleportation coming back. And there, oh no, wait, what happened there? Oh, Scroll of Town Portal, there we go. Scroll of Town Portal coming back away. Laluette trying to do a little bit of a run for it. Blade Master may be able to finish off one Quill Beast. I don't know if that was Time Life or he actually got in the hit. It looked like it was Time Life there, as the Tauren Chieftain still a bit low on hit points, now finally getting healed back up. Tauren Chieftain low on hit points, Blade Master low on hit points, but Time does heal all wounds. Meanwhile, Raider wants to finish creeping out this creep camp here. Tauren Chieftain does have that level 1 Shockwave, as we are now moving into that next part here. Quill Beast did get a one-shot damage on both of the units. There's the Speed Scroll. Druid of the Talons are now going to be in serious trouble, as we see a big Ensnare going down on one. All right, no Cyclone as of yet, just a whole bunch of Fairy Fire, removing a lot of the armor and also revealing that Blade Master constantly. But this is still not a good fight for Laluette. Laluette just desperately in a run, FoCus, able to just constantly ensnare, get these units one at a time to finish them off, as we are looking at a Demon Hunter just trying to win this war all by himself. All right, there is that Cyclone. Are we going to get a... Yes, we are going to have the Druids of the Talon finish off when there is a teleport in order to get away, as the Beastmaster, a little bit low on hit points, has to consider his next options. All right, Beastmaster down to 52 hit points, ensnared. Tauren Chieftain right there, going to get one more shot off, and there you go. There goes that Beastmaster, as the fight does continue on. Druids of the Talon getting a surround here, and what an interesting surround here. Demon Hunter maybe actually be able to get a kill. Yeah, Tauren Chieftain does end up falling, as the level 2 Tauren Chieftain falls. A decent trade for a level 1 Blade, or a level 1 Beastmaster, I must admit, as you see that the Blade Master now taking a bit more damage and now getting picked up once again. All right, Druids of the Talon very low on mana, though. They're not going to be able to continue this strategy over and over again, as mana does become a bit of an issue. There is a Voodoo Lounge now coming into play, as we now see some healing salves. There goes the Demon Hunter, and with that, the chances of really any recovery, Blade Master can pretty much venture forth, try to take down the individual buildings, knowing that he's going to be able to get more experience still. Laluette has lost both of his heroes, and that means it's going to be quite some time before he's going to be able to get any stronger on his heroes, trying to get that all-important experience. Beastmaster sitting at level 1 is back out on the field. Blade Master sitting at level 4 does have a potion of invulnerability. Spirit Link quickly coming through. Blade Master down to 68 hit points. Is he going to use the potion of invulnerability? No, he's invulnerable. Just like in Monopoly, don't use your get out of jail free unless you have to. Unless the situation is bad and calls for it. Staying up high in the sky at that point might have actually been better for him, as the Blade Master getting in some extra damage. All right, Blade Master in a little bit of trouble. Does win walk away. Nicely done there. We should be getting a little bit of healing in here in just a moment. Level 2 now on the Beastmaster. There is the potion of healing, as the Blade Master finishes off the Beastmaster at level 2. Druids of the Talon now falling. There goes one. There goes a Raider. Ensnare on Laluette's Ogre Mauler. Demon Hunter not getting resurrected anywhere that I can see, as that is the GG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. FoCus taking game 1 of this series.